Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. From where?
Hello, hello.
Hi, Aman. Hi, Irene. How's everybody doing?
Good. How are you, Celine?
Very good, very good. It's beautiful today, and tomorrow I take a day off, so I'm really looking forward to it, to this long weekend.
Tomorrow
Uh,
off? Good for
Tomorrow
you.
off, yes.
Nice.
So, yeah, I work full time. I have my online business. So, taking a day off when you're working full time, it's usually to catch up on things that you don't get to do during the day when you're working. But yeah, so, anyways, today we are going to talk about a very, very important subject for us three here. And I'm sure it's very important to a lot of people. And we've been actually digging into this subject. We eat about this subject every day as three here, and we discuss it with our business partners and to try to see how everybody's thinking and how we are trying to shift our minds. So it's a saying that we always hear from when we were kids to now, and we'll always continue to hear. And the saying is, money is not everything.
Mm.
Well, now we have a question for you. Do you agree with this? And what's your opinion on the subject? And I hope that everybody will be engaging with us. And as we go through the live and also on the replay when you're watching, give us your comments. It will help us. And maybe if we need to go deeper on the subject, the more we learn, the more we'll share with you. So here's the thing. I'm going to be more talking about how it is today in our schools and in our lives. And I'm going to let Amal and Irene share a little bit about more of what we are learning every day and how we are shifting our minds. So, we go back to how we grew up and our paradigm and what we learned throughout the years, and how we are trying to evolve and change according to how everything is going in the world today. And a lot of our subject is around that. So today we're going to concentrate on the money. And when we're kids and we start and we go to school, and when we start to get to a certain grade, maybe fourth grade or fifth grade, the teachers and everybody around us start putting in our mind that to be to be successful in your life, or to have everything, all the material you need, a beautiful house, a beautiful car, going on vacation, and this and that, and put that image of that vision in front of you that doesn't come from you, but what you learn is to have all this. You need to have like super grades, A plus, so you can eventually go to college and university and certain careers that will give you that financial freedom, and where you can have everything you ever desire. So we grow up with this, and usually also even the parents will guide their kids into, what do you want to do when you grow up? If you go as become a lawyer or a doctor or a certain degree, you'll be a lot more happy in the future. But the thing that we don't realize is that by putting this in the mind of our kids from a young age, what happens is that as soon as they start learning and they feel that, oh my God, I'm not getting the grades that I should be getting, they start automatically, it affects their self-confidence and their self-esteem, because now they start putting themselves on that rule where I'm below or I'm higher. And what happens most of the time, they start stressing out before even they get to the level of starting to actually work in the future. And then that's another stress there. So we teach them that if you're not this, then you won't be able to get this. And or they will focus on certain things and try to get the jobs that will pay them the most. But are they happy? Is having all this material and all this money will make you happy or not? Or is yes, it will make you happy, but is there another way to get to that level without going through the system that we're teaching our kids to go through? So, in my opinion, and I'm going to pass this to Arina and Amal, in my opinion, the number one we should be focusing on in our kids' education is to first get their mind where it should be at to feel happy, abundant, that they're happy with themselves, they can achieve whatever they want in the future. And by having this mindset, all the money will come after.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now I'm gonna stop there because I could go on for hours.
So I have to actually kind of disagree a little bit and answer the question is, do I agree with money is not everything? No, I don't agree with that saying. As Celine was bringing it up to all of us, that's how we grew up, most of us, saying that money is not everything and putting that in our mind that money is not everything. I want to say money is a big thing. Money is a big thing. And I think we need to start talking about this with our kids and not shove it on the side. And I'm not saying money is a big thing because of the material stuff that it can provide only. Because once you figure out that financial peace of mind, once we learn how to treat money as a piece of paper that will be able to get us to our freedom of thinking, then I think we will do better. At schools, we grew up with a lot of theories and with a lot of things about happiness and joy and doing good. You need money to do good. This is reality. Like once we figure out a way to teach our kids how to really think about money as a piece of a paper that is very important to make life easy, I think we will make more achievements in life. This is something that I've figured it out recently. Was part of my mindset change. And when we talk about paradigm, how they are brought in our mind, when we go through life a little bit through career and start making our own money and going through the process of, like, I took a degree, I traveled the whole world, I went to a job, but I found at some point that that's not going to get me to the financial freedom that I want, because there was things missing, like how to create multiple income stream in my life. No one teach you that at school, not even our parents. But this is, if we want to get to a way to have a financial freedom, we need to learn how to make multiple income stream in our life. A job is one, and a job takes 9 to 5 if you are lucky. In hospitality, where I come from, 10, 12 hours sometimes are not enough. When I was opening Hilton in Doha, I used to work close to 20 hours a day. My son used to sleep underneath my office. I had a blanket and pillow for him, for me to be able to go through a job. So how do you do multiple stream income?
Yeah, and like you said, Amal, you were working 20 hours or 12 hours even is a lot to my opinion, but you had money, you were comfortable to get what you needed to get.
That's what I thought.
But were you healthy, mentally healthy?
So the thing is with money is something that's very important. Why is it important? Because once you figure out a way to generate different income stream in your life, if one income stream is shut down because of a pandemic, for example, or something, you have something else coming in. Once we start teaching that to our kids, and saying money is important. These are the way that you have to think. It's not only the job, it's not
Exactly.
only the career, it's not only going to university and getting a degree for that. Then at that point, once you create that financial freedom type of goal, then your time is not only concentrated onto a job or make money.
Make
Once you free that space, then you can focus on doing the stuff that you enjoy in life, focusing on your hobby, living a more purposeful life, because now you have the time. You freed. You're not trading your time for money. The money is coming because you created that environment of different income stream, whether is through I don't know, a YouTube channel nowadays, whether through a stock market, learning that, maybe a one job time, like part-time job or something, having a digital business, like we all figure it out in a way, something that you build up to a
make them
point where that business or that stock market or that YouTube channel or that book that you wrote start giving you an income while you're sleeping.
make the money work for you, not you work for the
Exactly.
money.
You make your money work and bring you more money. We need to teach our kids, we need to learn how to really think that way, because once we stop thinking that money is a target versus it's a paper that we're going to figure out how we're going to make it work for us, then we have time to really focus on what we need to focus on living a joyful life. Because believe it or not, we all know that. We, even when I used to say, oh, money is not important, no, it is very important to figure a way to make that work for you and generate that income while you sleep. So if one source of income is shut, that's no problem. There's something else, and I'll work to replace that. Versus, oh my God, what I'm gonna do now? I am in a corner. So yeah, time freedom is related to financial freedom. If you don't figure out the financial freedom first, you're not gonna have your time freedom. And it's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. There's nothing overnight. There's something we start think about. We learn how to get there. We create those steps to get to that goal, and eventually we'll make it. That's what I think.
And you, Arin, what's your opinion?
Okay, so I agree with you, Celine, and with you, Amal. Uh, I think it's a big thing, as Amal said. It's not everything. So I don't know if you see me good. Here is it's
Yeah,
almost
you're in
night, but
blue.
Nice light blue.
so I feel that it's dark around me. I want to share my experience since I moved from here to the United States and then back here. What I see here.
Mm.
Okay, so money isn't everything, but the people. I don't know. Maybe the lifestyle today it's so expensive, so people just start thinking on money. I don't know. Everybody around me, and not just here. I believe that it's all over the world. The people just thinking about money all the time. They are thinking about money. They
But they're
can
saying
work.
it's not important.
No, it's but this is the lifestyle today. It's not healthy.
Mm.
Maybe because that it's not important. It's not a healthy thinking. Because when you put all your focus on money and how to work and how to bring money because you want to live the quality life, or I don't know how people think. Maybe when we when I move to this business and start work on my mindset and many things beside the job and the salary and the money to bring to my family, I start thinking a different way. Okay, money is important, but it's not everything. And there is a different way, like Amal
There's
said.
a
There is a,
different way. There's a
there
different.
is a
That's what it
different
is.
way.
The money is still important, but there's a different way.
We lose our life and our days and the time with our family just to run from work to work, from hour to hour to bring more money to we are not enjoying the money. Even if we have the money, we're not enjoying the money because we are working and we are all the time in our mind how to pay this, how to pay that, this car, I want this car, so I have to pay it.
And
That
the more they have money, the more they spend, the more you need money to cover
yeah,
your.
that's it. This
That's
is yeah. So this is a big subject. It's really I don't know. It's a very important thing, but there is a different way to to think more healthy, how to use it and how to bring it to your life in different ways, just to run, to lose yourself, to lose your health, to lose your mind and your mindset and your body and everything and your life and your family, just to bring them money, and then you are not enjoying a minute with them.
Yeah, educate ourselves on what are the different options.
Exactly.
Yeah,
This is
and,
my
and knowledge is there. There is not. I think these days, with the accessibility of the online space and the internet, if you are curious about something and how to change it or how to make it better, you can find the information. It's not an excuse anymore. Oh, I didn't know that this exists. Once I, for me, if something is really, I'm curious about something, I Google it or I'll go to YouTube and I search it. And we have access to knowledge. I mean, in the past, maybe 20, 30 years back, I would understand. Maybe knowledge was not as accessible as now. But now it's not an excuse that I don't know how to do that. There's plenty of information.
as long as you have a service to offer, there is no reason for you not to be able to make money. People are looking for services more and more. And it's very easy, like Amal said, to find ways to give that service. You don't need to be working for someone where it's so incredible, honestly, guys. When we found this business, that's when it opened up all our eyes on how many ways out there is to make tons of money while you guys are enjoying your life and being free of that stress,
There's
of that
other ways
pressure,
nowadays,
of
yeah.
that pressure. You're at work, you have to work, and you know that even you're gonna go through a period and you're in your work at work where you're gonna go through stress. Let's say at the end of a quarter or at the end of the year or at the end of the month where you're like super stressed. But does your paycheck that you get every 2 weeks change because you put in more hours? No, it's the same amount you're getting. So you're giving more, but you're getting the same. So that's why Amal is saying there's other ways of making passive income where you are working a lot less, having fun working. You
Like
want
2, 3
to
hours.
work,
Like 2, 3 hours versus the 8 to 12,
and
12.
then you're getting like income coming in left and right on any okay. Imagine when you know you're on Thursday, I'm getting my paycheck, but what if I'm waking up Monday and I have 5, 6 checks in my mailbox, and then I don't have a check for 2, 3 weeks, but then I get another 10 checks? Like just that waking up and seeing your blessings. And again, like someone told me in our community, and she said, I didn't know. Before I used to think, okay, I get a little bit of money, I'm going to put it on the side because I'm going to need it, or I'm going to need it to pay this, to pay that. Or one day if I get stuck, I need to have that saving and on the side to pay. But then she said, once I started learning and shifting and knowing that money is not what controls you, it's you have to control the money, not the money let it control you.
Yes.
So if you take it, like Amal said, as
Take
a
your power back.
as a, you know what, you're coming in and you're getting out. I don't need you in my life. You're coming in and I'm going to spend you right away. You're going back out. So you are controlling the money. The money is not controlling you. And when you start thinking like that, money will start coming to you and to spend, because
it's a cycle. Our thoughts sometimes we underestimate our thoughts and we don't, but we have the control to think about something positively or negatively. But when we take control of our thoughts and we say, okay, I'm going to put you here and put you there, and this is what's going to happen, magic happens, really. Like it's all in our mind. When I started shifting that thinking And now I realize that, yes, I do have control of this. And you get knowledge also. I teach myself every day. Every day there is something to learn. And when you start implementing that and taking action where you need to take action, small steps, nothing happens overnight, It's been almost a year in the making for this, for me. But it is taking small steps. Teaching ourselves of what is there out there that can create that abundance life. So I free my time, I free my thoughts from the stress, because when the income is coming from multiple sources, then you are more relaxed. Your brain is more open to receive new ideas. Your thinking is more in a positive way because you're not stressed. You're not thinking, oh, I have this bill and that bill. This is gonna take care of. This is gonna take care of this. This is gonna take care of that. We're not saying quit your job and go to something. No, this is not what we're saying. We're saying is step by step, open your eyes of what's out there, create something that is side hustle maybe at the beginning and grow it to become
Great.
something that you can rely on, because it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, it takes learning, it takes lots of falls, and then
But believe you can.
yeah, when you believe, when your eyes in on that goal, and when you know where you're going, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And yes, that saying in our mind that money is not everything. Money, we should say money is very important, something very important to learn about, to conquer it. And I think schools need to start talking about financial planning. They need, even sometimes, people who go to financial schools, they don't teach them how to really manage the money in their life. Even like, I remember at school, when at the university, when I took economic and finance, it's all about building corporate companies and like numbers in and numbers out, and where to put this and where to put that. But it's never about how you think for your future, financial future. How do you create multiple income streams? How do you set up that future for you to get in a better place? Nobody teach you that.
It's
And
very easy. The only thing you can teach your kid at a very young age, when you give them chores money, or the side money that they get from their birthday, or so they have a certain amount put aside, right? Like my daughter used to think, okay, I'm going to hide it in my room and I'm going to save it and I'm going to use it when I grow up. And so one day I told her, come, let's sit. And these are your options. You can keep your money in your room and hide it if you want, or we can go to the bank and put it in an account where that money will grow for you, will give you more money. So by placing it in a special account, you can start making. And her eyes went like, oh, I have to tell my friends to do that. Mommy, it's so genius. Like, I don't need that money now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep $200 at home if I need it. And the rest, please, let's go and place it. And she's only 12 years old. And when I talked to her about it, she was 11 years old. So just little things like this, when we can start talking to our kids that don't keep the money like this, like, go find ways to make it bring you more money and invest. And so this subject is huge and we can keep talking about it, but we're at it 25 minutes now. Please share your thoughts with us, and what do you think? And if you've learned anything on the side that could be beneficial for us, let us know. And we wish you all a beautiful weekend. And
and if somebody's looking for a side hustle or something, an idea, we have one.
We can share with
register to any of our websites or contact us. And this has made a change in a lot of people already. Like 90,000 are part of this community globally, all over the world. It doesn't matter where you are, or if you have internet and a computer or a smartphone, you can do this. And you can start building up towards an income that could come to you when you sleep. So Let us know if you're interested. Reach out to us. We will happy to help you out, and show you how we started and where to start. Today we have a live webinar at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST. If you are interested to know more, just register on one of our websites, and we will send you personally the link to get to that webinar. Yeah, and I hope
if you're curious and you want to know more about other subjects we've spoken in the past, you can also subscribe on our YouTube channel, where you'll have all the past episodes, the 20 past episodes.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everyone for watching. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ladies.